Hello, my life path 8s. Thank you so much for coming for your 2023 yearly prediction. We are going to see what's going to be happening to you, what's coming to you, the lifestyle you're going to be living in the year 2023 coming up. All right, so we're going to look at all areas of your life here, and it looks like the major energy that's going to be controlling you and be your focus is really about you strategizing and persevering and maneuvering and like having a plan, all right, on how to overcome certain things in your life, like thinking of a game plan, something that's going to put you in a better place. New plans, you're going to strategize in a new way. That's the main thing here. I feel like even though the Seven of Swords could be something like you're sneaking or you're doing things behind the scenes, it's like you are using this strategy, like it's like somebody planning behind the scenes. That way they can make better decisions, or they can do things without people knowing. Sometimes you need to conceal your information. Sometimes you need to hide certain things about yourself. That way you don't get interruptions from unwanted energies. And I feel like that's the main energy that I'm seeing here, because this is supposed to help you to win. All right, so as a life path 8, you're gonna have to find out using your day and your month, adding those up, and then adding it to the average yearly number, which is going to be a 7. Now the 7, which is 2023, really is, from a numerological point of view, it is really about a lot of intelligence, spiritual support, upgrades in your crown chakra, right? Introspection, you learning a whole lot. And I feel like this is why I can see how it plays into the Seven of Swords here, is what I'm trying to say. In order for you to come up with a perfect game plan, a new plan that's going to bring you the solutions that you want in your life, you need to upgrade your mental sphere. So this is going to help you in overall anyways. All right, it's a powerful energy of higher spiritual upgrades, you seeing behind the scenes, you using spiritual support, spiritual abilities to help you to maneuver and to make better decisions, strategize, new plan, and getting back into the battlefield of life. So I see how the influence is going to perfect things for you. On the astrological level, I feel like the 7th house is going to be dealing with the people around you, your marriages, your business partnerships, period, and how you're going to maneuver that, bringing certain form of balance, justice into your life, balancing things out, karmic energies balancing out, all that coming through here next year. So it's going to be a very interesting spiritual time for us, where our spirit teams are going to be on us. Either way, I feel like universally there's going to be more spiritual upgrades happening to our crown chakras, coming in, more light energy coming in for everybody overall. Okay, but looking at you, and we discussing your major energy here now, looking at your personality, who you are, what your focus is next year. You are focused on your skills, your work life. You don't have time for nobody. You are focused on mastering your skills. If you have a job, you get up and all you're thinking of is how you're gonna go and get your work done. You don't have time for anything else, playing around. You are straightforward, you're focused on your work, you're trying to perfect your skills, you're trying to work very hard to attain your goals, and that's what you're doing. If you're a craftsman, you are busy on it. If you use your hands, if you work at a job, you are there 24/7. Your work life is like the center of your life next year. You don't have time for anybody and playing games. I see that, in the area of talent, you come into some being of understanding. Your work has brought you some stability because you work so hard. You gain some stability here where you feel empowered. You don't want to use your money anyhow here. You understand your talents and you've solidified yourself in your workplace. People know you for a certain skill and they respect you for that, and that makes you feel empowered. But you own your power too when it comes to this gift of yours, this talent, whatever it is that you do. All right, you secured, your bills get paid off, you don't have issues. All right, everything is working in your favor for you when it comes to, you know, your skills and your talents, because you understand it, you're a master, you're working hard on it, and you've solidified this. If it's a business that you own, you have become more secured. People know you, you're making good money enough to take care of the business and to sustain the business. Okay, at your job, you are known for your skills. You have a powerful position, you are stable at your job, and this looks good. All right, your children are stable, you guys are doing okay even in the home front here. All right, you know, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of introspection, because your ninth house here, some of you may be traveling alone, spending alone time a lot in nature by yourself, trying to think about your work life, trying to think about how to succeed in this life. Coming up with this strategy means you need that hermit. It makes sense. You see there is energies here. You know, Seven of Swords is read as a negative energy, but in this upright it's a positive energy, and you need to introspect. You need to spend time alone to think, to get clarity on strategizing on how you're going to succeed in your material life, in your skills, in your talents, and your work life, and your money making ventures. And that is what I feel like you're using the Hermit energy for. The Hermit energy here is a place of power for you. You would be spending alone time a lot, or traveling, or going to spaces where you meditate a lot, so you can see clearly, so you can, you know, understand what is truly going on with you, you know, and that is going to be like very important for you on your spiritual path and in your material life, because you're trying to use this introspection, this time of gaining enlightenment and understanding of what's been going on behind the scenes in your material life, to fix this problem or to solve and win financially. So that's the main thing that's happening on your personal with your personality, spending time alone here. Looking at your financial life here, I see that, you know, there is some disappointments in your second house, where maybe you anticipate a certain amount of money in your bank account and it's not there. Some of you may be walking out of a marriage, and that affects your financial life or your possessions or things. You know, you lose something, maybe you split certain money, you know, that maybe you had with your partner, something like that, of that sort. But it's connected to your love life, it's connected to, you know, the money that you've accumulated, and it not being the way, you know, you have some left, but you experience some loss in your finances, but you know, it's not that bad. It's not all gone here. You still have one in your hands and one is still sitting. Yes, you've lost some, but that's okay. You can work it. That's why you're working hard here and trying to find a way to win all the way. You know, I see that, you know, in your sixth house, you are in good shape. You know, you have a lot of energy and strength. I feel like you work out a lot. Next year you're going to be in tip-top shape physically. You're going to have a lot of strength of mind. Obviously you're working on that. With the Hermit here and with the Seven of Swords being your overall energy, you're definitely overcoming a lot of challenges and trying to be outsmart your opponents, but also like using your strength of mind to overcome a lot of difficulties in your life, in your work life. You know, you become more, you convict to yourself, you have your situation, your work life, your money, your finances under control, because you are working in confidence and you're trying to, you know, accomplish a lot, and you're determined and you're focused. So you have a lot of strength of mind when it comes to your work area, and I feel like you have nothing to worry about, because you're going to win with this type of energy. The strength card in your work area, it means that any obstacle that you are going to be facing next year is not going to overtake your mind, because you're strategizing. You have the Hermit, which is helping you to mentally focus, and you're going to have a lot of mental strength. And it makes sense with the 7th number for the next year overall. So I really like what is going on for you, because obviously in your 10th house you have a lot to celebrate. Promotions may be happening. You may be, you know, having fun with your colleagues a lot. chilling out, having fun, feeling satisfied. Maybe you get your promotion. Maybe, your hard work pays off. You get some sort of raise. You have something to celebrate for. People are going to see you happy. Society is going to see you happy. Your work life, your work environment is going to be a fun environment to be in. You guys are going to have fun, friends in your job. If you own your business, you have a lot to celebrate, because maybe you win, you make money, you have a lot to be happy for. So your money life looks good here, even though there's some disappointments. At least the society and wherever you work, you're not losing out. All right, and 8 of coins is not that bad. This is a focused, determined person. At least you're not out in the cold. You don't have 5 of coins here, so your stability is not in trouble next year. What you're gonna eat, clothe, and sleep, and pay your bills is gonna be taken care of. So why shouldn't you be happy? I see an even and stable environment financially for you here. Something to even be happy for, to celebrate. Coming to a resolution with any problem, any blockages being removed, because you strategized, because you came up with a new game plan and used your power, your strength, your mind to overcome it, and now you have something to celebrate for next year. I really like your financial outlook here. Looking at the people in your life, your surroundings, I see that you are going to be very straightforward with your friends and the people around you that come around you. They're going to feel that you are not to be played with. You don't have time for games. You're determined. You say the truth when you have to say it. You're outspoken. You express your experiences. You stay active. You're very analytical with the way you approach your friends and say what you got to say. You speak the truth. You're a good friend. You're there for them. You have a control and certain power over how you deal with your surroundings in your home and other people around you. You understand. Your mind is really, I feel like I'm getting this energy of very strong mind. All right. Some power that comes with the way you express yourself when you speak. Your children, the people around you understands that you come with authority here. With your friends, you gain a sense of authority because of your wisdom and how you express yourself, using your experience and speaking truth to others. And this is something that is going to be shown, is going to be seen in your work life, in your home life, the people that your friends, people that are around you. I see you probably even walking away from maybe a certain old business partner, or you may be going on a whole new adventure. Some of you may be starting out, maybe going back to school, maybe looking for a new job. Some of you, you're going to feel like there's so many ways you can attain your goals. Obviously, you have a strategy now. You can sense that maybe you need to start all over in a new adventure, a new way of seeing things, a new way of thinking. You're not thinking of partnering up with anybody. You on your own here. You have all that you need to go on a whole new business plan. I feel like some of you may be starting a new business here. All right. That's what I feel. I feel like you have a new plan and you're about to open up a new business next year, and you have all that you need. You understand it. You have you have the enthusiasm. You've planned. You have your game plan, and you're going for it. It may be a new job or going back to school to train and to become, more skilled in a certain area. Because don't forget that the overall outlook is your work life. So you may be going back to school, some of you, to maybe get your master's or your degree, certain degree that polishes you up. So this is a whole new venture here that you are on, next year. Either way, it's going to bring you a lot of knowledge, a lot of intelligence. It's going to be, it's like a bright outlook in life that you're looking forward to, and that is going to empower you to become even more stable. All right, I see that there's a conclusion coming to the way you put yourself out there. I feel like some of you are going to be noticed for something. You're going to be known for probably the way you are, the expressions that you put out there. People look at you like an authoritative figure amongst your friends. You are going to seem like someone that has perfected a skill. All right. Some of you are going to be like admired by a lot of your friends, a lot of people. People are going to look up to you and respect you. I feel like you're a master of something that the general public, your social media, people that know you are going to see that. Because, you know, this world here is telling me that whatever you are, whatever you've been working on for years, whatever skill that you had, that I feel is connected to some sort of business or oral skills or a book or something that you do, a talent here, has come to its full potential, its full power. You are a master of that skill, and that's what everybody can see. People see you and recognize this ability that you have because maybe you're putting it out there more. You have finished a cycle too that has made you the master of that particular cycle. So that's what I'm seeing here. You are looked at with respect and honor and admiration by your friends and peers in the social circle here. All right, looking at your spiritual houses, your home itself, you are going to be experiencing a little bit of difficulty with your new business venture that you're trying to establish here, because you know you have that going here. Maybe balancing the new things that you've started with the old things that you're already doing, and you trying to find balance and stabilize that because you have the Two of Coins here. So it's like this new thing that you're doing and whatever you've been doing so far, you're trying to bring it into balance and have a balancing act, like, you know, the new you plus the old you, and you figuring it out so you can stabilize yourself, which is causing a little bit of difficulty in launching this new project that you started. But you'll work it out. But that's what I see. It's like a lot of in your home, you trying to make things happen, maybe balancing the home life, the children, everything together with your new business venture, and going to work as well, or even going to school is going to be a balancing act that you're going to be dealing with throughout next year. But you make it, because why? You have the Six of Wands here, all right, in your 8th house. So in your 8th house here that we're looking at you getting your school loans, whatever money you needed for the business coming through for you. We're looking at you advancing and triumphing over even this balancing act that you started out with, you know, using your spiritual power, believing in yourself. You know, some of you gaining promotions and recognitions, which brings you more money. You know, you have great advancement and gain and prosperity. You standing out. I told you, some of you have this standing out and star quality that people are going to be recognizing in you. But I see that you have good news coming your way. Like I said, your loans will get approved, credit cards. You know, I see good advancements, you know, when it comes to the money you need to do whatever, this new venture, or, you know, the loans you needed for school or whatever is all going to fall through well for you. You know, in the 12th house, you have the Chariot. You are gone. You are in a positive space. Your plan worked out, obviously. You know, you are strong. You've persevered. You have shifted something, overcome a major obstacle in your life, and now you're on a journey of great possibility, of winning mentality, of everything coming your way. And you did your work with the Hermit. You did the work. You went isolated, thought things through, came up with a new strategy, a new business plan, and you succeed. So, you know, starting out with the 8 of Coins and ending up with the Chariot means to me that next year, whatever you started and you focus, the new venture, the work, the position that you are in now, whatever you work through, you win. You have the spiritual power behind you. You gain so much mental strength and inner willpower. Your 3rd chakra worked with you, and you gain the spiritual support by using your Hermit energy to really win here. I see you winning in your aspirations next year. I'm really happy for you, my life path 8s. Let's look at the spiritual gifts, the spiritual tools that you'll be using to succeed. You know, that will be enhanced more because of your winning here. What is going on? What gifts are you guys going to be using a lot? All right, we have spending the time alone, the stillness. You're going to be using a lot of your meditation and using, going around the ocean, probably even using your water energy, because 8 it has water in it, even though it's Saturn. I'm looking at it from the astrological point of view. That's still a water energy. Oh, your spirit guides are going to be around you. You're going to be praying a lot, and you're going to practice patience. Obviously, with strength here, you have to have patience, right? Strength goes with patience, because strength of mind means that you have to practice patience and persevere through your hardships. And that's what you did, what you're going to be doing. Not what you did, what you're going to be doing. Practicing patience is how you're going to win here. Knowing that everything is going to work out, trusting in your spirit guides, meditating and finding that stillness with the hermit, yes, and praying. These are the tools, the spiritual tools that you need to be using, or that you're going to be using next year, that's going to bring you to this chariot, which is success and winning, and everything that you worked hard for coming to you. Meditating, you asking your spirit guides for help and guidance, practicing patience. This is beautiful here. Let's get the overall advice for you and close out your reading. Life path 8. I really like how your life path is going to be turning out for you. I'm happy for you guys. Overall advice for life path 8, spirit. I feel like the decision that you made is what really was a powerful decision for you, or it's a powerful decision for you coming up. Whatever decision you make next year is a good one, because you really thought it through and you took your time to execute it. And this decision is why you're going to be a winner. So that decision that you finally make next year is the key to your success here, okay? Because I saw that. Thank you so much, Spirit. For life path, what's the overall advice you have for them? Relentless. You cannot be back down. Look at you. Endurance again. Endurance, patience, all coming with the strength energy. Yeah, and detaching from unwanted energies, unwanted people, all right? People that are not in your best interest. Not feeling guilty to go into the hermit mode, because remember, you're going to spend a lot of the time alone, life path 8. Because to be in the hermit mode is to come from a place of wisdom and using your mental power and intelligence, right? I got 1111 on my clock for you. It's a new gateway that's opening for you. And you having the 11 here too about detachment is that you are going to apply your intelligence when it comes to the people you surround yourself with. Because you gain a lot of mental power. And it's because you isolate yourself, spend time in the hermit mode and strategize. That's why you have a lot of time to focus on you and to be that winner. You have a lot of mental power coming here. Your words is going to hold so much power. You have a lot of mental intelligence that's going to upgrade for you. I see you enthusiastic, very happy, because you're determined to win and to become successful in this venture that you've been working on alone. I don't see you working with anybody. This is like a personal journey here that you are on trying to attain your goals here. All right, so that's the overall advice I'm seeing. Endurance, you're fighting the beast. This is still reminding me of strength. You're fighting your opponents. You're fighting anything that has been secretly holding you down. You're overcoming this, because having the 8 there is also reminding me that you're overcoming that whatever has been holding you down, that was stopping you from winning. You overcame it. You overcome it. You are powerful, and it's because you spend time in hermit mode a lot, and that gives you strength of mind and power over your opponents and over any mental restriction. Thing here is that the whole advice here pretty much is that stay enthusiastic. You may experience some form of restlessness, because your mind is going to be on a different cloud 9. There's going to be a lot of upgrades, a lot of thinking, because what you do this, a lot of this introspection. So that is is going to bring some form of restlessness. Because why? Because there's an upgrade going on, and you need to I feel like you need to relax a little bit. Sometimes don't go so hard, and like calm your energies down, you know, probably just relaxing in water so that your mind can calm down, because there's going to be a lot of mental activity happening for you. You know, a sense of enthusiasm is going to overcome you, is going to be filled within your heart, where it's going to push you to stay to stay the course and feel that it, you know, and go through the endurance with your strength here and all the stuff here through the detaching from different people that you don't need to be around, and you know, like really like spending time alone instead of being around a whole bunch of people is all going to help you to get to where you need to get to, which is that success again. All right, so that's all that I have for you, my life path 8 for what is coming for you next year. Thank you so much for being here. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, and share. If you've watched it to this, excuse me, if you've watched it to this last point, subscribe, like, and share. All right, with other life path 8s, maybe they could use this to their advantage as well. All right, love you guys, my deities. Thank you and bye.